It is my pleasure to bring to you from the Housewives of Atlanta the newest addition to it, and that is Demetria McKinney. Hi, Demetria. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous. Let's jump right on in. You are not only a singer, but you're also an actress. Let's go back from the beginning of your acting career. You've been with Tyler Perry how many times, and how many shows, and how many plays and movies?
Oh, wow. Let's just sum it up by saying I worked with him for almost 10 years. Done like 5 to 7 of his plays. House of Pain was the longest African American syndicated show in history, and we've done some groundbreaking work with that. It was awesome to be a part of that, and I've actually spread my wings and done things like Devious Maid, Necessary Roughness. It's been fun.
Well, congratulations on receiving 5 NAACP Image Awards for the best sitcom on that particular show with Tyler Perry. And a lot of people didn't know that your acting career extended that far. And my question to you is, why transcend from acting to reality TV with The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Very good question. Decided to go from acting into reality television in order to give people an opportunity to know Demetria. People are very familiar with Janine, and I'm thankful for that. I still answer to that name, hallelujah. And even doing the Ricky Smiley show, they're watching that and they're getting to know Monica. But as I transition into music, it's easier for people to relate to my music if they know who I am. And the platform with Real Housewives of Atlanta is undeniable, so I decided to take that route for this season.
Well, do you get along with all the ladies? Were you apprehensive in starting off?
I'm still apprehensive. I don't necessarily go with all of the ladies. There are couples that I gel with really nicely, but it's a shame. And when you're a person who doesn't necessarily thrive off of drama, negativity, and shade, it can be a little bit difficult for you. But I've got tunnel vision with that thing, so I stick in my lane, and I'm happy.
When you first came in, the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been such a successful show. You being the new baby on the block and being as beautiful as you are, do you think that anybody was intimidated by you?
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I can't speak or try my best not to speak for what other people do. I know that everybody has their set of issues, and if they feel like the newbie or the newbies add to those issues, it's definitely going to show itself. So hopefully they'll figure it out with some prayer and supplication and get it all together.
What about the fact that they really didn't think you could sing in that episode? I mean, it is reality TV, but I mean, they really did not think that you had a voice. I mean, honestly.
A lot of the housewives, I've seen, different people try to do the music thing as it pertains to Housewives of Atlanta and others, so I have no problem with having to prove myself. I'm very confident in who I am and what I want to do, and I'm going to pursue my dream whether the naysayers are standing next to me or not.
We are speaking with Demetria McKinney. She is the newest cast member of the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she's giving us a little bit of inside view of what goes on with The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me ask you about taping. Are there long hours in taping this show?
There are long and unexpected hours. They can call you when they're en route and give you literally 10 minutes to get dressed, ready, and camera ready. Go on and do your thing. It's interesting how they film. And I have to say, kudos to those who have been able to do this for so long. It's a lot to take in, and I don't think I necessarily was ready for it, because I'm used to a schedule, I'm used to a plan, I'm used to, things going kind of smoothly and having organization about themselves. So this is a totally different world.
Who is Roger Bobb to you? That's a major question that everybody asks me.
Roger Bobb is my best friend. He is my love. He is, he's a businessman. He's a mogul in his own situation. So, we're compatible, we love each other, and we're happy. So, hopefully anybody in love and happy with people being in love will understand that.
Do you get offended by everybody mentioning his name? There was one show where his name was mentioned so many times. I don't know. Was it 17, 18 times? Roger Bobb, Roger Bobb, Roger Bobb, Roger Bobb.
It's not that it's offensive. It's just weird because everybody was like, she says his name too much. Everybody around me was saying his name more than me. And I'm the only one with the real right to say it. So it was just kind of strange. And they can't say just Roger. It's always Roger Bobb, so it's weird.
Well, he's a very powerful man and well known in the music industry for sure. And so, does he have anything to do with your career as far as your music career?
We are partners. RTD Entertainment is a label that he formed when he realized that he believed in my talent musically. And he's the one who inspired me to put my videos up on YouTube, do the Whitney Houston tributes and all of that stuff, and just really make it what I've been able to make it thus far. He's been my biggest support, and I appreciate him for that.
Well, you previously released a single and a video called 100 featuring DeBrat. That's available on iTunes and currently top 10 on iTunes. Your new single is Trade It All. Tell us about this song.
Well, surrounding the Housewives phenomenon was the thing going on with me and Roger, and we decided, we're going to really make this machine work for us. So Trade It All is a song that I wrote prior to coming on the show, and it's just about anybody who's in love with the person they're in love with. You're in a great space, you're in a great relationship, but where is it going to go? It's just an honest, vulnerable, sensual song. And I wanted to show the reality behind the reality that people think they see. Unfortunately, being an actress, I'm able to separate myself from the characters I play. And coming on to Housewives, people think they know the ins and outs of who you are. They're only seeing a portion of it. They're seeing what people wanted edited. They're seeing the storylines that they wanted presented, but they're not showing you the whole gamut of what's really going on. So with the video for Trade It All, I wanted to display the difference between the reality they think they know and see versus what's really going on behind camera.
We're speaking with Demetria McKinney, and she is the newest cast member on the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She just released her new single, which is entitled Trade It All, which is available on iTunes, and your EP, which is like, your new CD. When can we expect to hear that?
I'm looking for this to be released this quarter. The EP is called Officially Yours. There's actually a track that is the title track on the EP called Officially Yours as well. And it's just a real intricate look into who I am, not only musically, but as a woman. Women, we are diamonds. We have our different colors, facets, lights, darknesses. And I explore some of those things and really open myself up as EP. So I'm hoping that they'll take a listen and really get to know me just that much more.
For some people who don't understand what an EP is, does that mean it's like 4 songs, 5 songs, something like that?
I'm going to have 6 songs on mine.
Oh, great.
We're in an age now where people aren't necessarily buying full albums unless you're Rihanna or Beyonce, those type of people. And so this gives people just enough to where they get to wet their whistle, get to know you, and then see if they want to rock with you the rest of the way. And I'm really, really happy with it.
Well, congratulations on your video, because I think you did a fantastic job and it's really beautiful. I saw your video and everybody else will get a chance to see it as well. You did a great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, you being the actress that you are, coming your way, we have some movies that will be coming out this year. You in film. Tell me about it. What are the movies? Name them, and who produced them, and what are they all about?
Honey, I did not quit my day job to become a reality star. I'm still acting. I just shot a pilot. I can't give too many details on that, but I can tell you some of my castmates include Lamont Rucker, Vivica Fox, Carl Payne, Tony Rock, Essence Atkins. It's sexy, it's grown, and I am waiting any moment for it to be picked up. Super excited about that.
What about Let the Church Say Amen on BET? What's that about?
Oh, that was Regina King's directorial debut. That stars Naturi Naughton, Hosea Sanchez, it's got Lee Sean, and it's a faith-based project that talks about the humanity behind the faithful, if that makes any sense. We're definitely people who believe in the Lord and definitely have our way of showing that, but humanity can take over, and sometimes friends, family, and faith are the only way to get ourselves back on track. The other movie I have coming out is called Sons to the Grave, and this one is directed by Michael T. Williamson, and it stars myself, Darren Henson, and Atlantic recording artist Trevor Jackson. Super, super touching.
Oh, is it scary, or is it just,
no.
or is it about losing our sons to the world?
It's about losing our sons to the world. One of the biggest quotes that came from this movie is there are 2 important dates in your life: the day you were born, and the other one is the day you realize your purpose, why you were born.
Wow.
And that puts so much into perspective for me. This talks about what's going on in our inner city schools and the gems that are there that, whether it's by circumstance or by their own hand, cannot get out of those situations. And with everything going on with the Trayvon Martins, we have to really, really take a look at what's happening within our community so that we can start to make the appropriate changes, and the ripple effect will be beautiful.
I want to ask you something. You are a fashionista. You look absolutely beautiful all the time. Favorite colors are?
Purple.
Okay. Jewelry?
Jewelry. I like different types of jewelry. I'm actually a David Yurman girl. I love David Yurman and Michael Kors.
Okay. Hairstyles?
Oh, I like to switch it up, honey. I'm natural, so I get to play with every wig, weave, clip-in, or curl I want.
And favorite color hair? Would you go purple?
I don't think I could do purple. I don't know that I could pull it off. Because I'm such a natural hair enthusiast, I try to be really careful with it. So if I did purple hair, it'd probably be with a wig. But I love a good blonde moment or red.
Okay, when it comes to shoes, favorite shoes are heels, flats, and what brand?
Heels, and I would have to say Louis Vuitton. I have been a fan of heels ever since I realized they make you look so much smaller.
Yes. Now, you look to be very tall to me. How tall are you?
Yes, I'm 5'9". So, I got to have something on the bottom to balance that thing out. Heels definitely help.
Okay. So any fashion tips for the ladies that you would suggest?
Is not just in the eye of the beholder, it's in your eye in the mirror. So if you can look at yourself and find the beauty in yourself every day, it will exude and it will cause people to come to you. Just remember that you're beautiful and find those things to highlight in yourself.
Well, I love that because I have no makeup on today and I still feel beautiful. I might not be the most prettiest girl in the world, but I'll just tell you this. You do have to feel good about yourself. Love the skin that you're in, I always say.
Absolutely. And, we're all products of who we want to be. We're all working towards those things. So, don't be afraid. If you feel like you need to work out, work out. If you feel like you need to tweeze your eyebrows because that unibrow is just not hitting for you, go for it. But
definitely go for that one. Definitely, you can get rid of that unibrow. You can definitely do that this year. Demetria McKinney, what a pleasure just to talk to you. And you just have a warm personality. Continued success by being the newest cast member on the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. A great single, Trade It All. Your EP is coming out officially yours. Just a pleasure to talk to you. Give us your information, your Twitter, your Instagram.
Thank you so much for having me, Mimi. And everybody, you can follow me at Demi McKinney on Twitter, at Demetria, the number 4 Real on Instagram. The website is DemetriaMcKinney.com. And I have to send a special shout out to the Demetrians. They've been rocking with me since MySpace and Black Planet, but especially in this Real Housewives world, honey. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been phenomenal.
It is absolutely phenomenal, and continued success to you. Thank you so much for joining us on WDASFM.com. Demetria McKinney.